Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 2 in English 101. So, this week I have for you some information on paragraphing, specifically on intro paragraphs and concluding paragraphs, and how those help to build an essay and form some organizational schemes for your papers. And I also have some information on idea generation and on literacy narratives as a whole. So, please make sure that you are tracking all of the lecture materials and that you're also going through our assignments for the week because a lot of those are geared specifically towards a better understanding of the literacy narrative, which is the major paper that you're writing. Okay, so there's a discussion board where you're asked to talk about literacy narratives. We have an annotation assignment where you are going to do markup on a literacy narrative called One Writer's Beginnings. It's a great essay and a wonderful example of what you can do with a literacy narrative. That particular literacy narrative covers a lot of ground. Your literacy narratives can be much more focused, so the scope will be a little bit smaller for yours. But again, a really great example. And then there is an optional instructor review of your first draft of your major paper. That is worth extra credit. So if you want to submit that, you can. You can get a few extra points for it, but you don't have to. It's a way for you to get some individualized feedback directly from me on your paper as well. So I highly encourage you to submit. One of our bigger assignments for the week is an editing diagnostic. This is a way for me to tell where you're at with editing and proofreading skills. And we'll take this twice. So we take this once now at the beginning of the quarter, and then we'll take it again at the end of the quarter, or a very, very similar version of this at the end of the quarter. I swap out maybe one or two sentences, sometimes a couple more sentences, but same concept applies. And I take the best of the two scores. And a lot of the time, I see improvements between exams or between the diagnostic and the ending exam of anywhere from 5 to 15 points. So it can be a pretty cool way of marking your improvement in the class, or seeing what you still need help with at the end of the class as far as grammar goes, what's still confusing to you. Anyway, this video is getting very long. I'll try and wrap things up. Towards the end of the week, we have a check-in assignment and we also have a journal assignment. So make sure that you complete those and send me any questions you have throughout the week on any of our content. I'll be working on grading some of those first week assignments, so you'll see those scores starting to cycle in the next couple of days. And it's really great to have you still in class. I think this is going to be a wonderful and fun quarter. All right, guys, have a good one.